Obey your blaster! Blaster!
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Kingdom of Voyager class Blaster! So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging right up front. Here we have some lovely artwork of Blaster in his alt mode. On this side we have some more lovely artwork of Blaster in his robot mode. On this side of the box we have the lovely Kingdom artwork. Back to this side, he is a Voyager class of Voyager, Voyager class A, class of Hero, and a class A Voyager. Up top, Autobot symbol, War for Cybertron trilogy. On the bottom, words, things, barcodes. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots, and that's basically it for the packaging. Also included is the card slash sticker, and I got Dinobots. Again, I have so many Dinobots. So many Dinobots. Peel back the sticker, and we have Dynamus. Hooray, hooray for Dynamus, hooray for cards and stickers. And moving right along, here we have Blaster, the newest figure in this Kingdom line. And he also has his little buddy Eject with him. And we're going to put Blaster off to the side for a moment. And we're going to talk about his little buddy here first. So here we have Eject, and Eject is done in pretty much all transparent plastic. Why, I don't know, but hey, decisions were made, and this was the decision. So hey, this is what we got. Mostly transparent plastic, not all, but yeah, here he is in his cassette mode. You do get some nice gold paint apps there, but yeah, it's a cassette. You know, he just transforms into a little rectangle. You know, hey. It is what it is. He's a cassette. He's a little cassette dude. But for comparison, here he is with one of Soundwave's little minions. So you can see how that works out. And here he is with G1 Eject because he's precious. Oh, so precious. Oh. And of course you can put Eject into Blaster's chest, and to do that, you're going to open this up by pushing in on the button. You're not pushing down, you're going to push in. That will open up the chest. You can see some molded detail in there, looks quite nice. And you just drop Eject in, close it up, and voila, there you have your storage. Hooray for storage! And for the record, yes, you can put Eject in Soundwave's chest and vice versa. You can put Soundwave's minions into Blaster's chest. They're interchangeable, but do whatever you want there. As always, it's yours. Display it however you wish. So that is basically it for the tape mode. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's transform him. Very simple. You just unfold his leg, bring it down, rotate it forward, bring the leg down, rotate it forward, bring down the arm, rotate that forward, bring down the other arm, rotate it forward, come back here, and flip out his head, turn around, and there you go. There you have Eject in robot mode. And he looks like Eject, just an Eject you can see through. Because reasons. I don't know, but hey, we're getting close here so we can take a look at the head sculpt. Nicely done head sculpt. Got the orange in there. I believe his eyes are painted. I believe so. They're very small, but I believe the eyes are painted. And got nice gold there in the chest. Looks like he has abs, actually, molded in. Little hands. Oh no. Not too bad looking. Articulation-wise, the head can rotate into a full 360. You do have some wiggly-waggly as well. It is on a ball joint. Can't look up due to a squirrel. Arms can rotate into a full 360. They can move in and out. The elbow is on a ball joint. You have rotation, and you have a bit over 90 degrees of bend. Nothing at the waist. Legs can move forward that far, back that far, outward. You can do the full splits. The knee is on a ball joint, so you have rotation, and you have a nice deep knee bend there due to transformation. And that is basically it. And for comparison, here he is with one of Soundwave's boys. So you can see how that works out. And here he is with G1 Eject because he's precious. Oh, so precious. So there you go. And now, moving on to the main event of the evening, here we have the Master Blaster himself. And yeah, really nice, really G1-y looking. I do quite dig him, but let's get in close here so we can take a look not at his buttons, but at his noggin. There's the noggin. You can see it's a very blastery head sculpt there. Nice metallic blue for the eyes. Oh, nicely done. Big Autobot symbol right there on the chest. And you do have that kind of G1 detailing there in the shoulders, just all painted over in black, but it is molded in there, which is nice. And you got the red there on the thighs. And moving down the body, got the speakers there in his legs. Here's your toesies. And moving up the back, he's got some dials and whatnot. As you can see, very clean. So, there you go. Now, articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint, so you do have some wiggly-waggly. You can look up a little bit, look down a little bit. Head can do a full 360. Arms can do a full 360. They can move in and out. You got bicep rotation. You have a bit over 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. There's no wrist rotation. They can move inward a bit. They can move outward a lot due to transformation. You do have waist rotation. You can move his butt flap out of the way. To accommodate the leg movement, legs can move forward that far, back that far, outward, the full splits. You got thigh rotation. You have 90 degrees of bend at the knee. These knee joints are quite stiff on my copy. And the toes can move up. Due to transformation, they can move down very slightly. Not really. You do get some ankle tiltage. And one little extra detail to point out here about Blaster is, much like Soundwave, he has his right hand molded with the index finger out, so you can kind of have it make it look like he's pushing his own buttons. Even though he can't actually push it, you can't get the angle just right so he can push the button in. But still, it's cool. You can make it look like he could push his own buttons. So hey, added little display option. Why not? But as far as accessories go, he does include his blaster. Blaster has his blaster. Done all in black. Some nice molded detail there. If you want to, you can store it on him. You have multiple points here on his back. So you can plug it here, plug it there, plug it just dead center. Do what you want there. But of course, you can plug it into his hand so he can pew, pew, bang, bang, pew, pew, bang, bang, and all of that good stuff. And unfortunately, no! This gun is not Bloosh compatible. It's not. Worst toy ever. Worst toy ever. But it's okay. You know, it's okay. It's alright. It's alright. I'm not sad. I'm not sad. You're sad. I'm not crying. You're crying. You're crying. Not me. I'm not crying at all. But anyway, so there you have that, and now for comparison. Here he is with Earthrise Prime. Here he is with the Netflix Soundwave. You see Blaster's a little bit taller there than Soundwave. Here he is with the Titans Return Blaster. You can see. Quite a bit larger there. And here he is with G1 Blaster because he's precious. Oh, so precious. And lastly, but not leastly, of course, here he is with his little buddy Eject. You stand, Eject. You don't face plant. Don't you dare. There he is with Eject. So there you go. So that is basically it for the robot mode. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to take these speakers and we're just going to rotate these around like so. Rotate that around like that. And we'll just leave those legs alone for now. Now we will work on the upper body. So you want to come back here, open up this section, flip his head in, close that back up. Now you're going to bring his arms out. You're going to rotate the arm at the bicep so that the palm is facing up. And then take the hand and that will fold all the way back like so. And then you're going to take the forearm itself and this will rotate over like that. Then you can bring the arm down. Second verse, just like the first. Rotate that arm around. Bring that hand around. Then bring the forearm around. And then bring that arm down. And they have that. So now we can rotate him at the waist. You're going to flip up his toes. You're going to rotate the legs out at the thigh. You can bring this panel up a little bit here. So we're going to now open up this panel here and then flip this little panel up. And when you do that, you're going to bring the leg up, and you can see there's a tab right here. It's going to go into a slot right up in here. Don't know how you can see it, but there's a tab right in there. You want to make sure you have that tabbed in right, because if you don't, nothing will line up. So make sure that is tabbed in, and once you do that, you bring this whole section up, and that will just locate itself right there like that. Then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Open that up, open that up. Bring this up. Again, make sure that tab goes into that slot there in the arm. Go. Go. There you go. And then just rotate this all up. Oops. What's going on? What's going on? Why are you fighting me? I know why you're fighting me, because the camera's on. That's why you're fighting me. There we go. The hand was getting in the way. There we go. Get all that situated, and then you just bring this panel down onto these two tabs right here. Let's get all that lined up. Make sure the hips are in the right place so you can do it. There we go. Tab that in, and we are almost done. You're just going to bring up the two halves of the handle here, swing them in, and they will tab together like so. And there you go. There you have Blaster in his alt mode. Hey, he actually stayed up. There he is in his boombox mode. It looks very cool. Very nicely done, in my opinion. I dig it. I dig it. Let's get it close here. Again, so we can take a look at the details. You can see all the little dials and whatnot going on there. Some nice details. I do quite like it. And there's the bottom. There's the back. And yes, he slides, just like boomboxes should slide. Hooray. Hooray for sliding boomboxes. Yeah. And for comparison, here he is with the Titan's Return Blaster. You can see how that works out. And here he is with G1 Blaster, because he's precious. Oh, so precious. Oh. And here he is with the Netflix Soundwave. And here he is with a truck, in case that's something you needed to see. So, there you go. Now, as far as storage for his weapon goes, you can store it in his boombox mode. There is a tab right back here that will go into a slot right here in the handle of Blaster's Blaster. You just tab it on right there, and there is your storage for his gun. And of course, we can open him up, take eject, drop him in there, and now he can play some tunes. Hooray! Hooray for playing some tunes. So, there you go. So there you have a Blaster, and yeah, nicely done figure in my opinion. The robot mode looks good, the alt mode looks good, the transformation, it works, it's smooth, it's enjoyable. My only real complaint is I don't get why Eject was made out of mostly transparent plastic. Don't get that decision, but hey, it is what it is. But overall, I am very, very pleased with him, so there you go. Now, if you would like this or any other Kingdom figures, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There'll be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out the Kingdom playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Transformers Kingdom Voyager class Blaster. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Big geek, be proud. Palm in your face. Oh, Blaster, so good of you to finally join us. So, where are those little guys of yours? Should you be keeping an eye on them? Ah, no, I trust Eject, Prime. They're well-behaved little bots. But Prime!